What's up, y'all? It's cracking. Gotta excuse the light, man. I'm about to give me a little backdrop and stuff like that, man, so I can start doing my podcast and stuff, man. But I'm gonna start telling some funny stories, man. At the time, they wasn't funny, man. But now we older, man. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about this stuff, man. You know, ain't no statute of limitations or nothing like that on none of the stories I'm telling, man. So it's crazy, man. I'm 14 years old. No, I'm 16 years old, man. Maybe 15, about to turn 16. It's probably 1990, 1991. The summer of 1990, about to become the new year of 1991. Best summer of my life, man. The summer of 1990. 16-year-old G-Mac, man. Tell you how it all went down, man. As I mentioned before, I grew up 2 houses down from some Samoans. Came from the islands to the Bay Area. Started building their family. From the Bay Area, moved to Indiana. So anyway, you know, the older sibling, you know, B Junior, we all call him B, you know what I'm saying? That's a friend, but that's my brother, man, you know what I'm saying? Dude call me for anything, man, you know, and if I know is you know, he do like to play a lot of jokes, stuff like that. I love my big brother, man. I love him to death, man, you know. But anyway, excuse me. So, I'm 16 years old. It's the summertime, man. Best summer of my life. I was actually dating his sister. It's my first true love, man. It's another story, you know, I don't like to get in, you know, no puppy love shit. But that's exactly what it was. But anyways, you know, whole summer went cool, man, you know. We kicked it. Now my brother, he hadn't too long came back from the Bay Area. My brother was out there in some gangbang shit. It wasn't that my brother got jumped in or nothing like that. It wasn't that my brother was, you know, nah. My brother was just in the neighborhood, man. It was family. So you could say he was just born into the shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit they was doing, he wasn't really cool with doing, but he had to do because he was just rolling with them, you know? So my brother was on some gangbang shit out in the Bay, which is very, very unusual because they don't really gangbang in the Bay like that. But this certain area in the Bay, you know, East Palo Alto, you know what I'm saying? In the Village, you know, on Fordham Street, right across from Jack Farrell Park, you know, if any of y'all familiar, you know. But anyways, you know, he back from the Bay Area. So me, being a youngster, you know, Colors that came out, Boys in the Hood that came out. Y'all gotta understand, at that time, a young man is really trying to find his identity, but not really get too deep into some crazy shit. Though some of my counterparts and my peers in high school that was on that east side, right there by Notre Dame, they was kind of getting trapped up in that shit, you know what I'm saying? So my mama, she decided to move us from the east side part of Notre Dame to the deep east out in River Park. A lot of Caucasian people, a lot of white people out there, man, you know, not too many black people out there, man. You know, we was like one of the first black families to move out there in the early 80s, you know. So anyway, my brother, he fresh back from the Bay Area, so, you know, a young Max 16, trying to get identity about myself. Never really been no punk about shit, you know. Had a smart mouth, you know, when it came down to it, but I did respect my elders. I respected anything until I felt I got disrespected. You know what I'm saying? That's when my nice guy shit would then probably turn into the bad guy type shit, you know. Some people would call me a bully at times. I didn't know I was that bad, but I guess I was, you know. So anyway, my brother, he back from the Bay Area. My brother now smoking cigarettes, you dig? Wasn't doing that when he left Indiana, you know. But that's just the culture out there. That's, you know, it's a lot of stress out there, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit moving out there. So Anyways, I'm a young Mac 16. I'm trying to prove to my older brother, yeah, I'm about that shit too, Whatever comes with it, I'm with that, We wasn't gang banging here in Indiana. I just had that gang bang mentality, you know what I'm saying? I felt that I had to show whoever that I was down to do whatever, but I had a line because my mama wasn't going for that bullshit, goofy shit. I couldn't come in the crib with no pistol. Mama go through our room all day, every day. We had this thing back in the late 80s. We was snatching hood ornaments off of cars, Cadillacs, Mercedes-Benz, Dodge Ram trucks, with the big ass horns and shit, putting that shit on our keychains, putting that shit on necklaces, wearing that shit to school. Some motherfuckers like to use the little wire cutters, and my hand's big. I got so good at that shit, I go past the car and bop. I had a shoebox. I might have had a couple shoeboxes full of them motherfuckers, man, up under my bed, man. Mama found that shit. But that ain't the funny story. It's a little deeper than that. You know what I mean? Like I said, my mama, man, she was on us about, you know what I'm saying? Believe me, my mama investigate. My mama done found a lot of my rap books in there, man, when I'm in there cussing. I'd have been in there recording on the karaoke, man, back in 91 when I first got my shit, you know what I'm saying, for Christmas. I'm in there rocking instrumentals, trying to figure out how to put my shit in format. I'm grabbing dick and balls and bitch and hoe and all this shit, man. Mama done came upstairs in the room. Who you talking to? You know what I mean? But that's another story. That ain't even the funny part. So like I say, I'm trying to prove myself to my older brother that I'm down for whatever. He's from Cali, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of movies from shit from Cali. I'm kind of thinking, okay, that's kind of how shit move, which a lot of people that ain't from that area, ain't from California, we imitate what we see on TV because we think that's what it is, when actually that ain't really what it is. It's something like that, but when they put shit in movies and shit like that, man, they got a tendency of twisting shit. They turn that shit around, you feel me? So anyways, blood in, blood out, American me, you know what I'm saying? I watched all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So up the block was some white people, maybe been from Alabama. Just call them Buddy now. I got a few stories with Buddy now. A few funny stories with Buddy now, and this just happened to be one of them. The other one I'm going to do in the crib. Y'all can get a better light and stuff like that. You get a better view of me and stuff like that. But anyway, let me go ahead and, do my thing while I tell this story. So let me get on to it. Buddy and them up the block throwing this party. Some Indian people that had moved a little bit up the way, but still in the neighborhood. At this time, John F. Nooner is where the field is now. And where John F. Nooner is now, it used to be a field. That field was right behind our house. So anyway, Buddy and them up there having a party. I'm 16 years old. About to turn 16. 15 and 3/4, I could say. This is probably maybe October, November. Just about to get cold. And my girlfriend, his sister, she was back from boarding school. Her mama had sent her to boarding school. Me and her was kind of like starting a secret type of relationship. Few people knew. And I didn't know that her mama, sent her daddy down to my house to talk to my daddy about some shit. And my mama got mad at her mama, and her mama was mad at my mama, and my daddy and her daddy decided to just go to the liquor store and get some beer and go somewhere, drink, and talk about the kids gonna be kids type shit, So anyway, she was back from boarding school. the other little brother, Gibby didn't do nothing. You know, he always did things the right way. Gibby was an athlete, man. You know, he made sure he got his rest. Gibby didn't drink. He liked to party, but Gibby didn't do all the fuck shit at the parties, you know what I'm saying? Always had like the level mind, you know, never, you know what I'm saying? No, you wouldn't even fuck with them, you know. You wouldn't even fuck with B. They just them kind of people, you know. They the kind of people, the Samoan people are the kind of people, they loving people. They people of love, man. You know what I mean? They big people. They strong people. They don't even lift a lot of weight like that. Most of them do, but a lot of them don't. They just born like that. You know what I mean? And sometimes they intimidating. But Samoan people, that's you know what I'm saying? That's my family, man. You know what I mean? I've been adopted into the, you know what I'm saying? Some Samoan families. You know what I'm saying? Some of the Samoan people call me the Black Uso. You know what I'm saying? That's a Samoan word for brother. Uso. Us. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, I know a lot of Samoan people, man. I done went to a lot of luau's, you know. They my people. You feel me? So, anyway. We go up to Buddy house. They 2 houses down from us. Me and my brother, Zoe, leave out our house. Walk a couple houses up. Zoe and my girlfriend, which is their sister, and Gibby and B, see, we all cool. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, we all cool people. You know what I'm saying? So, like brothers, you know what I mean? You fuck with one, you gotta fuck with us all type shit. You feel me? We was just that strong of fucking brotherhood, you know? So anyway, me and Zoe, we separate. I'm walking up the sidewalk. B might have been coming out of the gate, or he might have been already out the gate, stopped, and he waited on me. He on his way up to Buddy and them house. They got a little party going on in the alley up there. There's a few people up there. Cool. A party. I'm hanging with my brother, my big brother. Man, what can go wrong, man? You know, I'm too young to drink. I just wanted to go and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That was me. I just want to, you know, if my brother going, yeah, I'm going. I'm not going to let him go up there by himself. You know, what could happen? You know what I'm saying? What could possibly happen at this? I'm maybe 6 houses from my house, probably 4 from his, with an alley in between. You know, 29th Street, Deuce Nina. This is where we at. You feel me? The party is in the alley, right in the field, like I told y'all. Where the field is now, the school used to be there. And the school used to be where the field is, right behind our house. There's an alley behind our house. Off that alley right there, that big-ass field is a 3-level field right there. You feel me? So the top level of the field is Buddy and them crib. They're around that, you know. So they all out there. They in the alley, in the backyard. You feel me? And some people out in the field, you know, cars out there. You know, people out there drinking, you know, a whole lot of white boys. I don't really see, actually don't see no niggas out there. It's just all white boys, you know, feel me? You know? My brother, he's Samoan. He can pass for Mexican or Indian or whatever. He can pass for a different nationality, you know. But it ain't too many of us in there, you feel me? So I'm trying to really just keep my distance and observe. I'm more or less like, I'm just an observer, you feel me? Because for number one, I ain't got no business even being there, you know. I'm kind of like in the alley, you know. So it's this girl, I guess she been drinking. She get to talking. I think it's an Indian dude, man. It's a couple Indian cats there. I ain't never seen them. These the cats that stay up the way. They just moved in. But I guess they know Buddy now. We up there. Like I said, I'm observing. I'm in the alley. My brother really know him. You feel me? My brother know everybody, man. You go to a desert where the population is 2 people. And there's a 99.9% chance my brother probably know at least one of them people there, man. He know that many people. My right hand to God, I bullshit you not, man. My brother, he very, very well known, man. He very well known. He got that big heart, though. You feel me? Godfather to plenty. Grandfather to plenty. You feel me? Brother to plenty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he that kind of dude, man. But anyway, he done kind of got off in the yard a little bit towards the back. I'm still in the alley. I'm observing, you know. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. You know, I'm making sure everything, you feel me? You know. So this white girl must see my brother kind of come in, and she probably asked my brother if he was Indian or something. I don't know, you know, because I think she was dating one of the Indian dudes. So as this happens, I guess her boyfriend, which is another one of the Indian dudes, kind of get a little jealous. You feel me? And like I said, you know, they drinking. My brother, if I'm 15, my brother 5 years older than me, so he probably not even 21. No, he wouldn't turn 21 till June of that next year. I'll be 16 before he turned 21. That type shit, you know what I'm saying? We like 5 years apart, you know? So anyway, it's a little confrontation kind of like, but my brother not the confrontational type. You know what I'm saying? If it's some confrontation, my brother gonna kind of like laugh it off, but he gonna put a play in motion. You know, he that type of dude. And whatever the play is, a lot of times, like I say, it's not no danger or nothing like that. We gonna just probably find a way to get up out of the situation type shit. You feel me? And so when the Indian dude went up to my brother, I think he might have been like sitting in a lawn chair or something. And he must have like been down and he said something to my brother. And I could see my brother get up. You feel me? And if y'all know CB, y'all know CB Jr., you know what I'm saying? He's not a confrontational person. So as my brother gets up, my brother kind of got the smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he real good at diffusing the situation, man. He like one of the best at it. I'm learning how to do it, but I'm learning from I learned this shit from him, you know. But he's always been like this. Always been the hothead. He's always been the calm one, and it's hard to believe that we best friends and we just mold so good together, you know. But we like opposite, but we kind of like alike. We even kind of look alike a little bit. It's crazy. Just a little bit, though. It's crazy, though, man. So anyway, my brother gets up and he kind of got like a smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? He might even like kind of laughing a little bit or something. So he walk over there. By this time, the Indian dude and the girl kind of get into it. So the Indian dude's brother come over and he intervened. By this time, Buddy and them, they see the situation. So a little scuffle kind of breaks out. Not nothing big. Maybe somebody might have grabbed somebody and threw somebody over something just to like kind of calm them down. Me being from the east side, sad to say, that wasn't nothing new for me to see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure my big brother, being from California, that wasn't nothing new for him to see either. You know what I'm saying? It's just a type of environment sometimes that you in. You know, I ain't never seen nobody get shot or nothing like that. But I've seen, you know what I'm saying, like somebody get knocked out, seen somebody get hit with something. I've seen, you know what I'm saying, I've seen somebody get some damage done to them, you know what I'm saying, before. So just that right there, that really wasn't bad. It's just like a calm down motherfucker type shit. So, all right. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like 50-50 with we can just walk off and leave type shit, or if you want to just hang around, bro, we can hang around for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I was feeling like if we walked off, we would have been kind of hoeing out or something, or I don't know, maybe my nuts, you know, and like I said, I've been watching all these movies and, you know, but I didn't know my brother was even on that. Like I said, he ain't ever the type to, you know what I'm saying? So my brother, as they fighting over there and kind of calming down, the Indian dude, he gets up, might have got his shirt tore off. He might have not even had on no shirt, but he storms off through the field, walk kind of past us, not actually past, because we like down a little bit, but he walking past, and he going around a little way, going up by where the road is, Pleasant, about to cross and walk up past the school. I guess he going home. He stay up there by the donut shop on Mishawaka Avenue. So it's Pleasant Street, the school, and Vine Street, and you walk up, it's a few houses, and it's Mishawaka Avenue. On the corner of Mishawaka Avenue and it's 28th Street. You used to see the donut shop right there called Dixie Cream. Behind Dixie Cream, there's a little house right there. Little brick house. Back then had like the little green trimming and shit on it. They must have just moved in there or something, I guess. I don't know. But I'm thinking that was the house. We didn't even make it that far. And when I say we didn't make it that far, like I told y'all, shit went left quick. Shit went left quick. And my brother is never the type to be on this. So whatever he said to my brother, I think my brother said, he told him I should stab you right now or something. You know, the Indian dude might even have like a knife or something on him. I don't think he never pulled it out, but he whispered something to my brother, and my brother just kind of laughed. You know, he smiled and he got up and he kind of laughed a little bit and he walked up where I was at. And by this time, something going on with the broad. His brother come over, he intervened, and then there's a little tussle. Buddy and them, they come out, you know, they calm in the situation. So my brother, right, he looks at me and he said, hey, we gonna get him. Right-handed guy. Like I said, my brother's not the type to be on that. You know what I'm saying? My brother's a loving person. At the time, my brother 20 years old. Brother ain't got no kids. Brother ain't got no girlfriend, no wife, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? He 20 years old. He got 5 kids now. Been married damn near 30 years. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? This is before all that shit even happened. You know what I'm saying? Me and him got history. You know, I go back to 83. You know what I'm saying? With this dude, you know what I'm saying? Before he left Indiana and went back to California, you know what I'm saying? We had gotten to some shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, but I was kind of with him, but I was still a little young doing my own thing, and he was hanging, like I say, he's 5 years older than me, and he was hanging with some older people that was doing some shit, and he was just being around and getting sucked into the shit, so I think his mom and them felt it was better they get his ass away, you feel me? And you know, and he came back like that. Like he's still the same individual, but some things that changed. So my brother look at me and tell me, hey, he didn't even say, if I was telling my brother, I would tell my brother, hey man, we finna get that motherfucker. My brother, even now, he ain't really the type to cuss. Like, he a cuss, but he not really the cussing type. I'll cuss your motherfucking ass out. That's, like I said, we opposite though. You know what I'm saying? I'll cuss your motherfucking ass out. He ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight your ass. My brother do everything he can to keep from fighting. He'll fight you, but he gonna do everything he can to keep from fighting. Me, I'm gonna let you know. Oh, if you wanna fight, motherfucker, let's go. See, I'm with that shit. He not with that. So anyway, we gonna get him. Okay. I gotta prove myself. What can I grab? What can I grab? You know. I get these 2x4s. We mount up. I can't even tell you how many of us it was. Guess who leading the pack though? Guess who in the front? Yeah. 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 Me. 15 years old, damn near 16. Yeah. But I gotta fuck these other motherfuckers. I'm doing this shit for my brother. Like I said, if my brother was riding, my brother didn't have to tell me when he strap up, you wanna go with me? I'm probably gonna be the motherfucker in the car waiting for him to bring his ass out so we can peel off. That's, you know what I mean? You know, he might come out and say, no, man, I changed my mind, man. No, that ain't right. Me, oh, man, you acting like a little bitch, man. You scared. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit. But then in the long run, I hug my brother and tell my brother, man, thank you, man. You saved my life, man. It ain't never came down to no shit like that. We ain't never did no shit like that. I'm just giving y'all the type of example, you know, of what I would do for my brother if it came down to it. You know what I mean? So my brother, he probably behind me. We cross Pleasant, going up by the school up 28th Street. Like I said, still don't know exactly where dudes stay at. I'm leading the pack though. Get up by Vine Street, right past the school. See some police cars. Doors open and closing. I'm hard though. I'm hard. You can't tell me I wish a motherfucker would I bust you with these 2x4s. Man, I seen them police. I'm leading the pack. Bling, bling. I dropped them motherfuckers. Faster than Flash on the hunt for some cash and a big bitch for some ass. I was out that motherfucker. Man, right before I get to Pleasant Street, on the left-hand side, as I'm getting past the playground, I'm on the right-hand side, on the sidewalk of the school. I'm crossing. This white couple out there. They talking. It's about like 11 o'clock at night. Almost 11:30, maybe midnight. They talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm running past. White dude grabbed me. Hey, is it everything okay? Everything all right? Motherfucker, police coming, motherfucker. Get the fuck off me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get away. Now, mind you, I'm leading the pack going up there. So if we retreating, I'm the last motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm leading going up there. If we retreating, I'm the last person. Now you mean to tell me y'all let all these grown motherfuckers run past y'all, grown white motherfuckers run past y'all, and y'all don't stop none of them motherfuckers. But the only black motherfucker you see, you want to reach out and grab me. Yo, I'm trying to get the fuck away. Fuck off me, motherfucker. I shake loose. By this time, it's giving these motherfuckers in cars leverage. They gaining ground. I lost about 7 seconds. Fucking with Peter Pan over here, man. Get the fuck off me, man. You know what I'm saying? I shake loose. I get to Pleasant. I cross that bitch. Like I said, it's a field. I'm not that far from the crib. I got to get home. I might not even come out for the rest of the night if I make it home. Man, motherfucker heart out my chest. I regained my speed. One of the OGs that his family lived next door to Buddy now, he's a white guy. I can't tell you where everybody ran to. I know where I had to get to. So I hit the alley. I run past Buddy and them crib. Buddy and them crib like 2 houses from the alley. Like I said, I'm 6 houses. From Buddy and them crib to my house is 6 houses. From Bro and them crib to my house, no, from Bro and them crib to Buddy and them house is 4 houses. So it's an alley. It's Buddy and them house, right? It's a house beside them, and it's another little house, and it's an alley. So it's Buddy house, so it's Buddy house. I don't call Buddy and them house. It's 1, two houses, because like I said, we in the alley. We not really at Buddy and them crib, but it's around Buddy and them crib. So, and then it's two houses, it's an alley, it's a house, it's bro and them crib, it's a house, then it's my crib. Man, as I'm going through the alley, the white dude who family stayed next to Buddy and them, that's the first house, then it's a house after theirs, then it's the alley. Excuse me. The white dude, the OG, I know he got knives and shit. Man, this motherfucker, he threw his hands straight up in the air. He was running. I guess he tired the fuck out. Plus, he been drinking. He threw his hands up. Man, I shot past that motherfucker like he was standing still, man. Fuck out my way. Hey, man, I tell you what. If they had a clock on my motherfucking ass, this how fast I was running, y'all. I'm 15, about to be 16. I could run now. I had some speed. That's how fast I was running. I shot past the OG, and I hit the alley. You know, I hit that motherfucking bank. Dust. As I'm running past the OG, though, they in the car, I guess they done hit the little alley right there, right off of Pleasant, and they got the spotlight on. Man, and I could see a shadow of myself running, man. I swear to God on everything, y'all. I could see a shadow of myself. I'm getting it, y'all. Getting it. Man, I shot past the OG. I hit the alley. Yow. The OG done gave up. He like, fuck it. The OG done gave up. What I should have did is when I came off the alley, I cut through that yard right there. Bro, them crib is right there. I ran so motherfucking fast. I ran past bro, them crib, but I couldn't quite make it to my house. It's a house in between bro, them crib and my house. There's some hedges out front. I hopped in them motherfuckers. So it seemed like right when I hopped in them motherfuckers, man, I was running so motherfucking fast, man. When the motherfucking police got to the end of the alley, he at the end of the alley on 29th Street, my right hand to God, I see the motherfucking spotlight do this. I was running that motherfucker fast. He didn't know what motherfucking way I ran, man. I was running that motherfucker fast. But he knew I was in the vicinity. He knew I was in that area, though. Man, y'all, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. By this time, I could hear the little walkie-talkies and shit. Like they might have been like in the back, you know what I mean? They looking, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I got to get the fuck out of here. I can't stay here, man. They're going to catch me, you know? I got to get to my house, man. So it's a way you can go out them hedges, and it's a little pathway. If I could just squeak through there and get on my porch, man, I'll be A1 butter. Man, I hop out them hedges, man, and try to squeak past. A motherfucker came from around my motherfucking house. There's an alley right there on the side of our house, too, man. Motherfucker came out there, came around the alley, man, with the motherfucking flashlight. Freeze! Hey, put him up there! Oh, man. I ain't know I ran past my brother and my girlfriend now. They was out there in the yard talking. Gibby was in the garage. See, I could have ran past all them, went in the garage and chilled with Gibby and could have probably got away. But see, when you scared and you panicking and everything is split second, you ain't thinking about that shit. You just trying to get the fuck away. You feel me? You just trying to make it the base, man. You just trying to make it safety. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get the safety, man. And that's what I had on my mind at the time, man. Like I said, I'm young, man. You feel me? And, freeze, put him up right there. Man, that motherfucker body slammed me, man. And I remember my brother and my girlfriend coming out the fence. By this time, I'm there on the sidewalk, man, and I throw my hands up. And that motherfucker, I swear to God, that motherfucker tackled me, y'all, and took his motherfucking flashlight, started beating the shit out of my ass with his flashlight. He didn't hit me on the head or nothing. Hit me a couple times on the arm. I got a few on the ribs and maybe one in the back, man. You know, that I think they thought they was wrestling a grown man. You feel me? So they picked me up. I don't know if it's 2 or 1, but whatever. I'm up on my feet, and they got my hands behind my back. and they throwing the cuffs on. So I could look at my little brother Zoe, and I tell my little brother Zoe, I'm crying like a motherfucker. Y'all ain't even lying. I'm crying, man. I ain't, all that hardcore shit I've been seeing in the movies and shit like that. Yeah, already when I fucking broke out and run, I already wasn't about that life like that anyway. You feel me? I'm still gonna defend myself if got to. If a motherfucker push me, yeah, then we gotta take it there. But I ain't in no position, man, to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean? That at that time, that wasn't me, y'all. You feel me? So I look at my little brother. I'm like, hey, tell him I ain't do that. And my brother look at me, and he just like, I think his whole body got paralyzed for a minute, because he like, damn, they doing this shit to my brother, like, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So my brother, he runs in the crib and get my mom's. By this time, they walked me to the police car, got the handcuffs on hella tight, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of resisting, and they steady telling me, the more you fight it, the tighter they gonna get, type shit. And I ain't really understanding, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that this is the first time for me, and I'm in the back of the police car now, you know what I'm saying? Not the first time I've ever been in the back of the police car in River Park. That's another story. But I'm actually in the back of the police car now with handcuffs. Where the fuck my life going, type shit. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Crying. Girlfriend right there on the sidewalk. And she just looking in the car like, you can see her just looking like, she hella concerned. You feel me? Ain't nobody ever did no shit like this on 29th Street. You know what I'm saying? My older brother did. He was put in the police car in handcuffs, and they took my older brother to jail one time on some shit somebody else had did, and he just wouldn't motherfucker say nothing. He was just sticking to the G code type shit. I think that's what actually got him sent to California. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I never talked to him about that. I did a little bit, but we never really, So anyway, I'm back in the police car. Mom's come out in a nightgown, man. Mom ain't got no robe on. Come out in a nightgown, man, and she on the police. I'm talking about, you motherfuckers, get my motherfucking son off that motherfucker. He ain't did shit. He ain't did. Mama not knowing I'm already involved in some shit, you feel me? So, yeah, but mama don't know all this type shit yet. You know what I'm saying? The police got to give her the motherfucking paperwork. As I'm in the police car, I guess the one in there, he writing down all the charges or whatever, right? The other one trying to explain to mama, motherfucking block packed with police. Everybody outside. See that 85 Mercury Grand Marquis pull up, that cream color. That's the big baller. That's my granddaddy. That's my mom's dad. It's the king. It's Kingfish. Kingfish Thomas. RC Thomas, yeah. Uncle C, how some people used to call it, yeah. I see that cream color 85 Grand Marquis pull up, you know what I mean? I don't know, it seems like every time I see my granddaddy, man, I just get a sigh of relief. You feel me? Like, okay, I know my situation. I don't care whatever's going on. If I can see my granddaddy, and my granddaddy can make some contact, I don't care what situation I'm in. Holla at y'all. I'm out of here. You feel me? I felt my granddaddy had that type of pull. My granddaddy was a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Well, nothing my granddaddy couldn't do. You feel me? And my granddaddy couldn't get me out the back of that police car. Man. So it's so much chaos on 29th Street at the time. Y'all, this is probably about 12:30 at night by this time. They gotta take me away from the scene now. Get me away from the chaos. I'm in back of this police car. Drive down 29th Street, hit Northside Boulevard, make that right. Like I said, it's 3 levels to the field. At the lower level down there by the river off Northside, it's like a little baseball diamond type shit. You can kind of pull to the side right there a little bit and kind of get out the way of the street. So the one police took me out of that car and put me into this other car. So as he put me into this other car, guess who in the other car? The OG I had ran past, the white dude threw his hands up with the 2 knives. He had gave up. He had his hands up. I shot past him. I'm now in the police car with this motherfucker. I'm still kind of crying and shit. You feel me? And OG tells me, don't even worry about it. I take the rap for everything. You can go ahead and walk. I'm young, y'all. I still don't know nothing about this shit. I'm new to the game. I ain't never been, I guess OG probably thought I was older than what I was. You know what I'm saying? I looked at older. I was a big dude. So when the police came back to the car, he got in the car, he said, you only 15 years old? I said, yes, sir. He said, See, y'all got to understand, I didn't had all this, man, young. You know, probably not like this. In middle school, I had, you know, me and my brother, I always had this shit, so I always look older than what I was, you know what I mean? So I guess they thought I was 18 or something. I don't know, because I probably was, you know, big for my size too. But he said, okay, he said, we gonna release you to your mother. So, damn, man. You think you can release? You think you can release me to my granddad? Hey, I swear to God, man. Hey, when the police said we gonna release you to your mother, hey, man, you know, I didn't want to go to no Parkview or no juvenile hall, no shit like that. We was right down the street from Parkview. They had been itching to get me and my brother in that motherfucker anyway. My mama was always telling them no, even though we was getting on my mama's nerves. Mama sometimes used to fucking threaten us with that shit too. Like, okay, I'm gonna call Parkview on you motherfuckers. Y'all better get your act together type shit. So, you know, my mama didn't play that shit. So I asked the police, I said, man, can you release me to my grandfather, man? Can my granddaddy get me? He was like, no, your legal guardian, which is your mother. We got to release you to your mother, you know. So, all right, man, you know. I damn it told the motherfucker, man, y'all just keep me, man. I had one of them type of moms, man. You know, if you a black kid that grew up in the 70s with a black mom, you know what I'm saying? And hey, your mama was a baby boomer. You feel me? Hey, man, she had them ground rules, man. Mama was shit. Hey, I seen my daddy try to say something. Mama be like, say another word. Shit, get quiet on your head, man. Hey, my right hand, man. My mama didn't play that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, look, I had to face the music. I fucked up. I think my mama grounded me, man, for about a month. Couldn't even hang with my big brother, man. My big brother was a bad influence on me, you know. But this the funny shit, though. They brought me back, right? After I found out what was going on, they was looking for everybody. My big brother, that California sense, he runs behind somebody's house. It's a kid's pool. He slide under, grab a kid's pool, and flip it over top of him. My brother Little. They run right past him. As I'm in the car before I got transported, I hear him say, we got one. Now we looking for the little one that looked like Tattoo from Fantasy Island. My brother's short, you know what I'm saying? But that's how much we stood out. They probably wasn't even worried about the white people, man. The police was focused on that nigga and that minority. They didn't know what he was. They was focused on us, man. They wasn't focused on nobody else, seemed like, man. I could just see the motherfucking spot. I could see a shadow of myself running, man. It seemed like it was about 30 of them motherfuckers chasing my ass in them cars, man. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I never stopped and looked behind me or nothing. But, man, it was just so crazy, man. That's just one of the stories, y'all. I got another one I'm going to do in the house, man. It's starting to get a little late. I might go ahead and blow back one more, man, before I go in and get me a shower and stuff. But I'm gonna give y'all one more funny one before I go in, man. But yeah, man, that was that was. And my brother came and sit on the trunk of the police car. They told him to get off the police car. I ain't got no snitching bone in my body. I think I was more upset. You know what I'm saying? I turned around and see my brother on. I started to, hey, y'all know that motherfucker y'all looking for? Yeah, he's sitting right there on yeah. Take his ass through the motions too now. I wouldn't do my brother like that, man. But like a big, I was the one. I decided I could have easily when he said, "Hey, we gonna get him." I could have easily said, "No, man," But I would have really felt like I let my brother down, and I wasn't about that shit. I punked out, and I wasn't gonna do that. You feel me? I had to just learn that lesson, man. And so as I got out the police car, you know what I'm saying, they took the cuffs off. Mama, she go say something to my granddaddy. My granddaddy come to me and tell me, I don't care what the situation is, don't you ever run from the police. Almost 40 years later, people get shot in the back from running from the police. Old man knew what he was talking about. That's why I call him Kingfish. Knowledge. My granddaddy was a superhero, but his superpowers was knowledge, though. My granddaddy had knowledge. That was his superpower strength, was knowledge. Kind of like Dr. Xavier. He'd just sit there and just, you know what I'm saying? I learned a whole lot from that old man. Still shit I'm going through today. Don't you ever run from the police. I don't care what you do. Don't ever run. I stuck to that. I ain't never ran from them since then. My right hand to God, I ain't never ran from the police. Now, you can call me and tell me the police coming, and I'm going to hop in my car and ride out. But I ain't never just, when they there, I ain't never just darted out on them. I ain't never did it like that. I ain't did that since I was 15 years old, y'all. Nah. Mama said what she had to say to him while she was talking to my granddaddy. I was talking to my girlfriend and my big brother. The girlfriend looking at my wrist. She rubbing my wrist and shit. I got marks on my wrist from the handcuffs and shit. I ain't never been through that shit. She still got that worried look on her face, though. You know what I mean? She cared about a nigga, you know what I mean? I was just young, just doing stupid, dumb, young shit. You know what I'm saying? It probably fucked up probably one of the best things of my life. Though I got something going on real good in my life right now, I had to work for that shit, though. That shit didn't just land in my lap. I had to go out and chase that shit, so. But, back then, like I said, puppy love. Mama left my granddaddy right there. My granddaddy pulled off. Mama walked up the motherfucking sidewalk. Get your ass in this motherfucking house. In front of everybody. I ain't getting no ass whooping or nothing. Get your motherfucking ass in this house. I had to go in the house. I fucked up. But yeah, that was that's one of my funny stories, y'all. I know it's about an hour. I didn't mean for it to go that long, man, but I had to break down little, different type of scenarios and sequences and stuff like that of how things went to kind of give y'all a better idea and y'all can paint a better picture of how the situation went. Because, I can sit back and laugh about it now. And my big bro, he can vouch for it. His sister, she can vouch for it. Their brother can vouch for it. My brother can vouch for it. My mama, even though she might not like me telling the story, she can vouch for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, this shit really happened, y'all. But y'all stay tuned. I'm going to hit y'all with another one of when my first cousins on my mama's side, her older brother, Mac McBride, my Uncle Trimble, Mac McBride, came up here from Texas and brought the family. And we got into it. Me and my first cousins, we got into it with some white supremacists, y'all. And the situation turned ugly. Laugh about it now. But at the time, it was life or death. And we didn't plan on dying. So it was that serious. It was fucked up then, but I can tell y'all, so you can laugh about it now. But yeah, R.I.P. to my Uncle Mac McBride, R.I.P. to my cousin Shantae, R.I.P. to my cousin Lamise. You know what I mean? Y'all, hey, y'all was there. We can verify and vouch for it, man. I love y'all, man. This is the time when young G-Mac and young CB Jr. got into it at the house party. And young Mac almost went to jail. It's been real, y'all. I'm going to go there and twist up some of this earth, get my mind right before I go in there and get my body right. Love y'all, man. I'll be back in a little bit with another one. Peace.